My Haunted Hotel is the world's most documented, ongoing paranormal investigation, a project which is completely unique. But in order to sustain this project and progress it further, changes would be needed. And now, as a new week begins here inside the world's most haunted hotel, we were preparing for the changes ahead.
So last week was horrible. I hated every moment of it. I felt horrible. Everyone felt sick as well. Energy completely drained out of us. But today, I feel great.
I'm here, signing the Haunted magazines, and this week is a weird one for us. We've got now 6 rooms. Someone bought a room this afternoon, so we're full tonight, and we are hoping that this week will be better in some ways than last week, because last week was awful. We all felt terrible. We've all come back rejuvenated, which is nice. We're not all ill anymore, which is nice. And we're got some plans. We've been planning some stuff today, which is really nice for the stuff in the future. Lots of big changes coming to the hotel, that's for sure.
The start of a fresh week here at My Haunted Hotel. The lads and I have just finished having a very, very important meeting, and a meeting that will change the future and the shape of My Haunted Hotel. But don't worry guys, everything that is changing here is for the better, and we will be announcing very, very soon. This is the next level of My Haunted Hotel, and I literally cannot wait for what is to come.
Well, the 3 of us are mentally drained, physically drained. It's having a big impact on our personal lives as well. But the changes are going to be epic, and it's going to bring a lot more to the show, and you're going to see a lot more going on with us 3 as well, so I'm looking forward to it.
We're probably going to close room 8. I want to. I need to discuss with the guys still. I don't know whether or not I feel that people are safe, and I know a lot of people have been saying, oh, you can't do that, but at the off chance that this potentially is getting worse, then we do have to take precautions.
Just wanted to touch upon something that I've seen crop up in the comment section regarding the Willow doll. I think one person claimed that the item was moving because of vibrations in the building. Now, I'm going to show you a clip very shortly that I recorded earlier tonight of me actually proving why that's not the case. But also, Brett, Harry and I do everything we can to debunk absolutely everything before claiming that it is paranormal or not normal. Vibrations was the first thing that we took into account. There are hundreds and hundreds of people here every week touching the box, moving next to the box that contains Willow, and it never ever moves. And this footage proves that this is not vibrations.
The carpet's put on top of concrete floor in here as well. Obviously the walls are all completely solid.
Just knock on the box for me. And then almost give it a bit of a shake. So, as you can see guys, I'm all for scepticism, absolutely, we do it ourselves, but Harry, Brett and I, our first job is to debunk stuff, and this is absolutely not a case of vibration, and it's not a case of temperature fluctuation either.
No, not at all. We're feeling better, aren't we?
So much better. Like, this is a happy tea, not a help I'm ill tea.
We're all okay, thank you guys. God, I feel like we've got like extended family out there. Everyone's so concerned.
I thought it was my funeral on like Monday. The amount of messages.
To be fair, Brett, you sent a picture in to us. My word, you looked ill as anything, didn't you?
Oh, I was horrifically ill. I had like this horrible allergic reaction to something and turned red.
Danny, probably.
And yeah.
Probably was me, yeah. I was in a foul mood last week.
We all were.
You're alright now, Stel.
I feel fine. I feel good.
Yeah, and you've had a haircut.
I had a haircut and needed it. There was too much grey showing through, so I got it quite short.
Yeah.
Oh, they should have coloured it as well, though.
That's your forte, though.
So, big, massive, huge, gigantic, ginormous things happening here at my haunted hotel, which we will be releasing very soon. But major changes are on the way, guys, because the simple fact is, whilst we love you all, we cannot continue on the way that we are because it's absolutely destroying us, to put it nicely. But anyway, enough about that. We'll get to that when the time comes. We have got a full jam-packed house tonight and a real mix, guys.
Yeah, these guys in room 5 had their own paranormal team. They've done loads of investigations. They decided to make their own team after working with another company, and I think they're going to be great. We've got a lot of people that just watch the show. We've got a couple of people that haven't seen it but are with people that have filled them in on how it all works. It feels good. I did not expect to be coming in and sitting here today and saying that.
Yeah, after last week's fiasco, we hated it, didn't we?
Do you know what? That's a good word, isn't it? Fiasco.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. That's exactly what it was. It was a farce.
Is anybody here that can hear my voice? Please come closer to us. Come and join us in this room.
Come join us in this circle.
Can you try and communicate with us? There's lots of light balls on the floor that you can touch. Well, there's a green light on the floor you can go towards and it will change colour. Or you could make a noise using your voice.
That's the next room.
No. I just see a small shadow go across the bottom of the curtain.
Yeah, but don't forget those lights over there are flickering.
No. It was walking.
That
Can you walk into the circle?
Can you copy this? If that was you, can you tap again like this?
I feel like almost like I'm paralysed sat here.
What,
Do
just
you?
stuck?
Just like,
Feel like you're overtaken?
just feel like
Do you feel funny?
it's just so unbelievably
Too much.
There's 2 knocks.
heavy.
Use 2 knocks.
I just feel like I weigh like 20 ton.
What was that? What was that?
Chair in another room, I think.
Okay.
Spirit.
Do you feel okay though?
No, I can't. Do you know, I just don't feel like I can talk.
You just feel stuck there?
Yeah.
What was tapping behind
two
you?
taps from behind you.
Honestly, I'm stuck.
Spirit, if you're affecting Angie, that's the person sat in the
Can
chair.
you lift Angie up and throw her?
I can't talk. I can't talk.
Do you want to get out?
I can't talk.
Get out there.
Can get me out of here.
Get her out there now.
Oh. Do you know?
Something bizarre has just happened here at my haunted hotel in room 6. Angie was sat in the rocking chair and felt as if she was stuck and as if a man was trying to come through her.
Sorry?
Move through her.
Okay.
Sorry, kids.
I think it was a Scouse fellow, wasn't it?
Oh my lad, what's happening here, kids?
For her sake, I hope it wasn't. Could you tap again? Can you tap twice so we know you're in the room with us? Yeah. Sound radio. Just tapping. Thank you. Guys, just tap in. I've asked if anyone's in the room with us, tap twice, and it's just tap twice. If you're in this room with us, tap once for no, tap twice for yes. Thank you. Could you tap
Are you a male? Tap once for what? Tap once for if you're a male. Tap 2 for female. 2 for female. Tap once. Is this Sarah? Sarah. Hello, Sarah. Tap twice if you'd like to play. Okay.
I don't like this anymore.
fine.
He's come. I don't like it.
Do you like tap once if you like us being kids? Tap 2 if we should leave. Sorry, tap once if you'd like to play. Tap 2 if you'd like us to leave. That's 2 clear taps. Guys, are you getting this on camera? It's room 2. There's taps happening. I'm asking questions. Tap once for like yes and tap twice for no. Can you keep looking at this for us? So tap twice if you're a male and tap once for female. Tap twice for male. Are you a male? Tap once. Tap 2 if you're a female. There's 2 taps happening, okay. Are you friendly? Tap once for yes, 2 for no. Are you friendly? Tap once for yes, twice for no. Could you tap out how old you are, please? Clearly, so we can know how old you are. Can you tap out how old you are, please? Are you 6? Tap once for yes, twice for no. You're 6 years old.
This is some of the clearest stuff we have ever seen, to the point we are struggling to even believe it. Brett runs upstairs to try and debunk it, and we are all left stunned by what is happening.
Something unbelievable is happening here in room 2 with Daniel and I've forgotten his name but it's so unbelievable to the point we think they're faking it.
But we can't see any way they can be. The legs aren't moving, the hands aren't moving. We watched the footage in room 1, the footage in room 3.
There's no one in room 3.
He's having a full-blown conversation from what he believes is Sarah. He's got her age. There's direct tapping and knocks every time he asks a question.
It's like this. And literally, it is so accurate and so clear to the point we think they're faking it. So Brett has gone up to check, but we've got the magnifying glass out here. We're like Sherlock Holmes looking at these two, watching their legs and their feet. These guys aren't moving.
This is madness.
If this is legit, we've never ever seen anything like this in this building.
We've analysed it. We've watched next door. We watched it in room 3.
Don't know who I've just been speaking to, but
I'm going to be really honest with you here right now.
yeah,
Please don't be offended.
Okay.
But I actually thought at one point
it was one of us.
it's not.
No,
You're
Sam
not
was on his
moving.
phone now.
Daniel, that is unbelievable what you've just witnessed.
Yeah.
Try and call out again now, Dan, and see if any come.
If there's anyone in this room with us, can you tap on the wall?
That is noise contamination from outside for the audio purpose.
If there's anyone in this room, can you tap twice for us so we know you're here with us? Told ya.
Where was it coming from the first time?
I felt like it came.
It was from like round there, yeah. Could you do that again for us? Could you tap? Just to confirm, can you tap again? someone's in here.
Sit on the bed, Harry. Do it again, Dad.
If there's anyone in here, could you tap twice?
We heard you tapping. Can you do it again? Go on, explain what's just happened.
So before you guys came upstairs, we were sat here. Sam was downstairs. I was sat in the chair, and we called out. And the only way I can describe it is it's this noise.
And it's scratched
On the other side of this door.
It happened before.
I was convinced, and I know this is probably me being paranoid after last week, that I was being set up and Sam was hidden in there.
Yeah, you thought.
I literally was like, is Sam in the bathroom and he's going to jump out on me? Because that's not okay.
I was having a smoke.
And there's just no one there.
But when you two were hearing it, it was coming from down by the bed.
In the
First
corner,
it started over there,
here behind me. And
then it was
happened
like
over
it was
there,
in the
'cause Sam
chair
went
next
like
to
that,
me.
right?
There's a severe temperature drop here at the moment, you know.
Is there someone here with us?
It started like
In the
it was
bathroom.
like bathroom creak, and I was like, what the and there were, and then it like mainly tap started over there, and then they came over.
I've just said as I've come in here, and like I've been really honest. I've said I thought you were faking it.
Well, yeah, I said
But
that.
me and Harry have literally
I'm probably
magnetised the footage. You're not moving.
This is one of those moments where we just have to hold our hands up and say, this is paranormal. As the guests continue their investigation, we move the guys from FDL Paranormal into room 2 to see if they too can document this phenomena. And to our amazement, it happens again.
Could you make the doll fall off the shelf?
Don't ask it to do that.
Bathroom.
Was it that one?
Yes, I've got the torch.
If there's anyone here who can hear me or see me, I want you to copy me. Again, please.
Okay. Get lost.
Amazing.
No way.
Oh my god, you are literally seeing the extent we go to. Brett Jones is one burger boy baffled bloody Beatrix.
This is annoying me because this is usually debunkable. This is all cameras at the same time.
If there's anyone here
and all guests are in these
I want you to
rooms.
copy me.
Two knocks. No one moves that could make a knock.
Again, please.
Look, this is insane. This is absolutely insane, and it is completely new to anything we've witnessed before because it's happened now on 2 sessions, although the one that happened with Daniel and his friends was unbelievably intelligent. You got ghosts in your building, man.
Yeah.
It's that way, doesn't it?
This is... We can debunk K2s if we really, looked at it in a way, the fact that, radio signals exist. But...
This is bad, like,
This is annoying me now, because I'm usually on top of this.
We've experienced some absolutely insane things in this building, but I think because this is brand new, like a new type of activity, we're all very, very excited tonight, but also frustrated that we can't debunk it. It's too good, though. If that's the only way to describe it, isn't it? It's too good.
We get knocks and bangs quite often in here, but this has been intelligent over about 5-10 minutes. The fact that Daniel got the ages 6 and 8 through before, Billy and Sarah, and it was constant all the time.
And now another group, a completely separate group, are getting exactly the same responses, direct. This is... I just don't know. I know we have amazing stuff happen here, but this being as consistent as it is just baffles me.
We are halfway through Tuesday night, and the decision needs to be made.
The guests are just on a break and Harry and Brett are in there talking to them, and it's very clear that a few of them are desperate to go into room 8. Now I know Brett is very cautious about opening this room, as are myself and Harry, but I just don't know. I think I'm willing to test the waters with it, but if it goes wrong, then we're going to have to take full responsibility. And there's not many people out there that are more cautious than me with the grey stall, but that inner curiosity and that inner investigator in me kind of wants to see what happens.
We agree to open room 8, but we must remain very cautious. To our surprise, it seems completely dormant. 2 sets of guests head in and nothing happens, but then we send Daniel and Sam in.
What's that?
What? That?
No, that's the salt circle. I know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Shh. Can you hear that?
What? What? It's a nice room. It's fine at the moment. Do you want to sit down? Can you sit down?
My knees are shaking.
Yeah, you sit down then.
No, it's okay, I don't want to.
Jeanette? Oh.
What happens?
My torch started flickering then.
What happens if we provoke them?
Don't provoke it.
I won't.
Oh, stop. That's moving. The chains are moving.
The chains are moving in room 8.
Don't step in the circle, but that's moving. Whoa.
Jeanette's box just
Rattled.
shook and rattled.
Could you do that again?
The box that contains the grey stall is shaking in room 8. We can hear the chains moving and rattling. It's shaking. The whole room is shaking.
Guys, stuff is happening in this room.
For a second time, Jeanette's box shaking and rattling. It's happening right now.
Jeanette? Keep rattling. Guys?
We are watching you. You don't need to radio us.
I didn't realise that.
Could you tap on the box for us, please, Jeanette? Do you like us being in here?
Do you know what it's like? It's like a volcano waiting to erupt. You know, where it's like moving, it's like, and it's just going to feel like it's going to blow up, and I don't want anyone in that room if it blows up.
Can you shake it a bit more for us?
No, man. Nah, man.
Don't shake it, he's scared because it'll feed off your energy. Jeanette? Thank you. That's wonderful. Thank you. Could you stop for us?
This is completely insane. We have never seen this before. You can clearly hear the box that contains the grey stall rattling, and on cue it gets louder when they ask and stops on demand. All falls quiet for the remainder of this investigation. It is Thursday night at my haunted hotel, and it had been a hugely busy week behind the scenes. Changes are being made to this project as we aim to push the world's most documented, ongoing paranormal investigation to the next level.
Guys, we've got some major changes happening.
Yes, absolutely epic changes here at my haunted hotel. Changes that are only for the better, Brett Jones.
Yeah, so we are actually ending series 2 in a couple of episodes. Now I know that makes sounds like we are ending my haunted hotel, but we are not. We are continuing the weekly Sunday episodes, but we are condensing them down to slightly shorter episodes. The reason we're doing this is for much better content that we'll be able to make available in loads of different ways. We have 3 or 4 series coming just from this building and potentially other places as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, at the end of the day, we are full-time with this, and it is very full-on. We do it 4 days a week, plus post-production as well. It makes it a week-long job, and plus we have to deal with all the social media side of things and everything as well. We don't have time to be putting out the content that should be coming out of this place in terms of different experiments, things like that. So we know full well that the Sunday episodes are so popular, absolutely, and they are going to continue in series 3, which is coming in a couple of weeks' time. But as well as that, you're going to be getting weekly episodes via a subscription service, which, as Brett said, is going to be absolutely off the charts. And I know you are absolutely buzzing for this, Stelios.
I'm really excited. I said we couldn't continue the way we were going. We were absolutely shattered every night. We weren't fulfilling the full potential of here, so yeah, I'll bring it on now.
Yeah, get ready, guys. Big announcement dropping very soon.
We had 3 rooms booked in for Thursday's investigation, and things are calm, quiet, and there is a positive vibe within the building.
Hi guys, Thursday night at my haunted hotel. We've got 3 rooms in tonight. Most of them newbies, to be fair to this, but Danny's got an epic present.
This is Vern?
Is that what you're going to call him?
No, he's called Ghouls Vern, you know, like...
This is Vern, and Vern sounds a bit like me.
Danny Moss.
Let's play it again.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this.
It's quite cool, that president.
Yeah, but we don't need more things here saying let's do this on repeat, do we?
Oh, yes.
The amazing thing is we can turn this down.
We have asked him if he's able to adapt Danny Moss himself so he can have a volume
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
This would look cool on a t-shirt, by the way, just saying.
Actually, yeah.
Jules Verne. The t-shirt, the Let's Do This ghost.
Massive shout out to Chris Collins, who's brought this for me. Thank you so much, mate. And also a big shout out to his wife.
Oh, it's Phil's wife, Sally,
Phil's
who,
wife.
bless her, has given me an actual week's supply in burgers.
Oh my god.
Is there anyone in this room?
A breathing noise.
Oh. Sit down on the chair if you want.
That's horrible. It's like a breathing, growling noise.
Yeah. He went off before I'm out.
What were you asking to make it do that?
Nothing, you just said, oh, it's like a growling. No, I
Yeah,
said,
I had a growling.
why don't you sit down?
Was that you growling?
Because that's the more sensitive, or less sensitive.
That's the less sensitive, like
Yeah.
something's over it.
Yeah.
If you growling, is there something we can help you with? What the f*** is that?
A sudden disturbance in the electromagnetic field in room 6 triggers a REM device, and we instruct Caroline and Joe from room 5 to join Chris and Phil. Within minutes, we document a session which backs up what happened on Tuesday night.
Clearly, so we can know how old you are. Can you tap out how old you are, please? Are you 6? Tap once for yes, twice for no. You're 6 years old.
Did you look on his box? On the big box?
Don't do that. I've moved that around the room and everything. Trying to get it going. Spiking the EMF. Nice.
Where is it?
Over there.
Just there.
In front of you. There.
Oh,
there.
I know I should have put my glasses in it.
Up to level 5 before. I've not really seen that before.
Went up to what?
The K2 meter went right the way up to the top of the
Did it?
scale. Yeah, yeah.
Can you make that go up again? Thank you. Can you make it go up really high to the red? Oh, nearly.
Ooh.
That's it, you're doing really
Well
wow,
done.
thank you.
Thank you.
So there is somebody here with us.
Are you female?
Yeah. So you're a female lady. How old are you? Were you in your 30s? 40s? 50s? 20s? Are you a child? You're
Oh.
a child.
Child.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you live in Chester? Doesn't like you when I ask.
Did you
Did you live here?
Little bit.
Obviously likes females for some sort of reason.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So did you live in this building? Yeah. Did you have any brothers or sisters? Yeah. Did you... Are you Sarah? From the other room? Yeah, you're Sarah. So is Billy your brother? Yeah. Hello, Sarah. Oh.
Exciting.
Seemingly intelligent spikes in the electromagnetic field, which would appear to indicate that the guests are communicating with Sarah, one of the resident child spirits here from an unknown time period.
Sarah, how old were you? Was you under 10 years old? No. Yeah, you was under 10 years old. Was you 9 years old? We go backwards, shall we? Was you 9? Was you 8? Was you 7? Was you 6?
6.
You were 6 years old.
Oh, is that 6 times then?
No.
That's weird.
That really wasn't it?
On Tuesday
Yeah.
was 6. Was that also Sarah?
Yeah.
Or
Also Sarah. I think Billy came up 8 times, didn't he?
Oh my god. That again, just I know K2s, they're not the most reliable source of EMF detector, but it's just beyond coincidence again. And it links up with Tuesday.
We send this group into room 2 to see if they can capture the incredible tapping sounds which occurred on Tuesday, but nothing at all happens. Chris and Phil then enter room 8.
Look guys, it is extremely quiet here at the hotel tonight, and it all feels very, very calm as well. We've got some fantastic guests in, everyone is really working hard, but sometimes, more often than not, you do get nights like this. Room 8, we have reopened it this week. We were hesitant, But I've noticed something, and it's a similar pattern that it was taken at Tatton Old Hall many years ago, is that when you would have high peaks of activity with the Grace doll, it would all suddenly go quiet, and it's almost as if it lures you in to think nothing's going on, and then bang, when you least expect it, it happens again.
Is this because we are sending people in twos? It felt the other week like it wanted people alone.
Yeah.
And that was confirmed at one point, I think, last week, where it literally said yes to the question, do you want one of us to leave?
Yeah.
Is it just waiting for that other moment, for someone just by chance to be in there by themselves?
Also, there's no garlic smell in there this week, is there?
Nothing.
No. It's like completely disappeared.
And we're watching all the other cameras at the moment, and it's just... There's not even a dust particle flying across or nothing, is there? It's flat.
An orb.
Not even orbs.
No,
not an
Sorry,
orb in
shouldn't have
sight.
said that, should I?
Oh, back there.
Is the one there? Oh my god.
I saw... Oh, and there. Oh, actually, my bad. There's thousands of them.
Why are you so quiet, Jeanette? Do you not want to speak to us? Can we help you? Is there something we can do for you? Are you happy where you are? What do your eyes feel like? Fine. You alright? Yeah. Yours feel nothing. Do you want to speak to her? No, your eyes feel like there's something. Do they? Just. No, I feel nothing. No. It's like something's blowing in my eyes, but there's no wind. Okay. It feels like a cold burn. Yeah. It's probably me just telling. Come on, let's sit so we can see your face with your touch. Mind way the camera? Yeah, maybe a little bit. That's better, I can see now. Jeanette? Can you hear me? Do you prefer to be called Grace? Do you like being in Chester? Or would you prefer to be back in Wales? Silence. I've heard it said you can feed off other people's energy. Is that what you're doing in here? Dragging noise.
The sound of dragging in room 8, but this session does not amount to anything, and despite all our efforts, including a session in the old brothel, Thursday night provides very little that we can deem to be paranormal.
So it's the end of the night. It's been a very quiet night. The guests have tried really hard to make things happen, and it's been flat as a pancake, really.
Wow, that was a quiet night. The polar opposite to what we had on Tuesday. And I just wonder if these guys might get something during the night. It does feel like something could happen, but we just can't tell. It was a perfect example of great guests, great investigators, but we just weren't getting anything. You just don't all the time.
One of the guests has just asked me if I'm frustrated. I said, yeah, but for them, not for me. We're here all the time. We get to see amazing things and things that scare the life out of us, to be honest. But it is frustrating when you get such a nice group come in and they don't really witness much, but that's the paranormal for you. I'm ready for series 3 now.
The following week would be our last episode of the current series, but with exciting changes ahead, we were preparing for the next stage, and we will see you soon.